So here's the punter, Matt Bosher, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Elliott running right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now Elliott. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Yeah, he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball on the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
Now! Hey, watch this. Kill.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. Right back to Sanders on first down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 6. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Adam Thielen there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Prescott now from the 50. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
61, match box now.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
He's taken down at the 31. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Hey, Orbit. Fire.
On 3rd and 2. Huffman. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Huffman. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. These two teams all tied after one.
Here we go. 18 gainer.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Rock it.
They'll run. It's Sanders. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Hey, Sam on.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. X3, 218, chopper.
Man, I got you.
Go. Hey, Echo.
54. Mike's 54. Oh, here we go. Oh. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Gone. Let's go.
On first down, Sanders. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Hard. Pilot, 64, weak, hit it.
On first and 10, Huffman. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over. Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next? A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Switch gears.
The Cowboys 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. On third down, Huffman. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Prescott, and the catch good. It's Eifert. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch 7. Single, slop.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. There to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And the Ravens now really pouring it on. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. Here's Sanders. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now a carry for Sanders.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Hey, lock it.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this... time they get him behind the line.
On the ready.
94 is the mark. Watch the slant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. On fourth down, Huffman. Now this is incomplete.
Now that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Prescott. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. From the red zone now, Prescott. They still can't get him. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Gets past one man. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll send you down the coast now. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. Still churning. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Line in. Here we go. Going to 54. Line here. Here we go.
Silver.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
27.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee you, he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 31 yards there and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator.
Here we go. Titans Ringo. Titans on the Ringo.
5.
Hey, we got 3 out.
2.
Looking to throw. Huffman, flush to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, here we go. Watch safety green.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Another run here with Sanders. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. On 1st down, Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
50, plant.
54, line 54. Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott to throw it. Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs it. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man, it's Eifert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. To throw is Prescott.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Throwing again on second down. Prescott, he's going to find Gallup here complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21.
Here we go. 47.
Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. Mike 6.
26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Second down at the 14-yard line.
Let's make these big.
Here we go. 47.
Brings up second.
To throw again on second down. Prescott, this is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The carry here for the big tight end. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are back within a single score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Danny. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Here I come.
Back to throw. Huffman. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Huffman. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
70. Indy.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Go. On 2.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Yep. Yes.
94 is a mutt. 94 is a mutt.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Show it up. Switch.
Leo. Look at me. Zipper. Get it.
A give running left. It's Sanders fighting through. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within one score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way. And that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in a game, you're thinking, must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now a give, right side. It's Sanders. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 13. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game.